The tradition of singing or chanting in the church originally came from Judaism. The hymn book of Judaism was and still is the book of Psalms. The very word psalm, coming from psalmos, means song or hymn. The book of Psalms is mostly read today in the Orthodox Church, but in earliest times the Psalms were sung. The early Christian worship included readings of the Old Testament. As the New Testament books became available during the late 2nd century AD and on, and were later collected into the 27-book canon of the New Testament, it became common to include preaching, recitation of prayers, and singing in the service, especially from the book of Psalms. The early Christians liked antiphonal singing. Saint Athanasius the Great, in his letter to Marcellinus, explains the use of the book of Psalms in the ancient church. Next to the main source of the book of Psalms, the ancient Christians wrote and chanted their own hymns and psalms, referenced in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 19. Possible examples of such Christian songs, because of poetic qualities of the texts, may be found in Philippians chapter 2, verse 16 through 11, Colossians chapter 1, verse 15 through 18, and many in the book of Revelation. Over time, as the hymnography became richer and the music more complex, a special class of chanters and later choirs around them developed to lead the services. Unintentionally, over many centuries, professional cantors and modern-day choirs took over and removed the congregation from actual direct participation in singing. This had the impact of deriving them of living worship and made them spectators rather than participants in the services. A balance has to be maintained between choirs and congregational singing. The choir should be there to lead and help the congregation in worship, but not to remove their participation and diminish their personal experience of worship.